bringing that side by side, the things that you have shared this morning, I want you to say something to that person, that pessimistic Nigerian who's listening.
You don't
to
have
this
that
morning.
privilege. You don't have that privilege to be pessimistic, because a pessimistic person is a lukewarm person, and lukewarm people are spewed out by God's mouth. God says, I need you to be hot or to be cold, because when you're lukewarm, you don't go anywhere. Nothing happens. You're just
these ones are
stagnant.
cold. They are not even. They are
So, when you now, if you're cold
right,
and you've given up, the truth of the matter is this. Have you seen the movie The Walking Dead?
No, I haven't.
Oh my goodness. A lot of people have seen it. Those are dead people, you know?
Oh, the TV series?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Human beings, not themselves, cold, you know? The truth of the matter is, it's in that place you have given up and you have allowed evil to win. You are actually making a choice. It's never a neutral ground. Life has never been neutral. By giving up, you made a choice. You gave a choice to give up. And that is being a walking dead. And that doesn't help this nation in any way. And you see, life is not... what I've come to understand is that we really actually never understood what life was about. You see, when you're growing up, you say to yourself, oh, you look at mommy and daddy and say, okay, when I'm like mommy and daddy, I'm going to be rich, you know, or maybe when you're 5, you say, okay, when I'm 14, I'm going to be able to do a lot more. You know, when you're 14, you say, oh no, the life is not good enough. When I'm 21, I can be my own boss. I can do this thing. I can buy what. When you're 21, you say, no, until I get married, I can't be happy. Okay, so now you get married. Oh no, I want to have children. I can't be happy. Oh no, I have that fantastic job. You see, life is like that. There's always a want for something more. And you see, the quest to walk that journey is what being alive is about. Life is always a fight. Many people imagine that life is a paradise. It's such a big lie. Life is a fight. Living is a fight. And you see, there is, for us who are Christians, God never told us it wasn't a fight. In fact, he said, he that overcomes will. That's what the book of Revelations, the whole end, is all about. In other words, the paradigm I need to have as a person, and I've come to take ownership of, is the fact that I am like that person that Gideon, you know, had to ask to lap the water, to choose who was going to go that journey with him. And those who put down their swords and shield and said, well, we've come to rest, you know, God disqualified them. But he said those of them who have their swords on and are lapping the water with their hand as if they're ever ready, God said, that's the army, that's the army, that's the army. Choose them. They are the people. You see, even as, you know, as a growing up, I just defined myself. I thought there will be answers when something, the nicest thing, the next nice thing happens. But really, life, that's the irony of life. That's a lie. If somebody gave us that picture, whether it's the pastor or somebody else, it's a big lie. Life is not like that at all. There's always something to fight, especially when we have one big enemy who's out there to see that, you know, he makes a mess out of us. So once we can take ownership of the truth about life, that life is war. It's a journey in war, in the war front, right?
Yeah.
It would help your paradigm to understand when Jesus tells you that I give you a peace that passes understanding. My peace I give to you, that the world can't give you peace. He told us. He said the world can't give you peace. So it is the peace that I give you that you can have. In other words, how do I find God's peace in a world that is troubled? So if I can settle in myself that there is actually a peace in God that I can hold while I wrestle life, and actually dominate it and fighting and walking in dominion, then it will help me to understand that I don't need to give up when somebody messes up or a situation isn't going the way I don't want it to do. I just need to have my paradigm reset to be empowered to go ahead with this journey, you know.
Wow, man, that had been such a lot to take in.